Hello dear colleagues. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make a video about the history of Bulgaria. Let's begin. The history of modern Bulgaria dates back to the 7th century AD with the emergence of the First Bulgarian Empire. The empire was founded by the Khan Asparuh, who led his people from the east across the Danube River into the Balkans. By the 8th century, the Bulgarians had expanded their control over much of the region and established their capital at Pliska. During this period, the empire flourished, enjoying a golden age under the reign of Khan, who successfully defended the empire against external threats and promoted cultural and economic development. However, in the 9th century, internal conflicts and the introduction of Christianity led to the fragmentation of the First Bulgarian Empire. Despite this setback, the Bulgarian people continued to thrive. Eventually reuniting under the Second Bulgarian Empire in the 12th century, the empire reached its peak under the reign of John Asen II, who defeated the Byzantines, expanded Bulgarian territory, and promoted the use of the Cyrillic alphabet. But unfortunately, the empire's prosperity was short-lived. By the 14th century, the Second Bulgarian Empire was completely destroyed. The Ottoman conquest of Bulgaria and the region was incorporated into the Ottoman Empire. During the Ottoman rule, the land was divided into three: Rumelia, in the west, with its capital at Istanbul, and Macedonia and Epirus in the south, with its capital at Ioannina. Only the mountainous regions of the northeast remained independent as the province of Moma. However, during the Russian occupation of the area, the whole territory was again united. After the Congress of Berlin in 1878, the area proclaimed its independence as the Principality of Bulgaria. In the early 20th century, Bulgaria found itself embroiled in two world wars. During World War I, Bulgaria sided with the Central Powers in the conflict, hoping to gain territorial gains in the Balkans and the Middle East. However, the country ultimately suffered defeat and lost much of its newly acquired territory. In World War II, Bulgaria initially aligned itself with the Axis powers, but switched sides in 1944 after the country was occupied by the Soviet Union. This shift in allegiance led to the establishment of a communist regime in Bulgaria. During the Cold War, Bulgaria became a satellite state of the Soviet Union, closely aligned with the Eastern Bloc. The country's economy was heavily influenced by the Soviets, and Bulgarian foreign policy was dictated by the Warsaw Pact. However, with the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, the communist regime in Bulgaria collapsed. The country transitioned to a market economy and began the process of democratization. In the 21st century, Bulgaria has become a member of the European Union and NATO. The country has also experienced significant economic growth in recent years, although it continues to face challenges such as corruption and poverty. Despite these issues, Bulgaria remains an important player in the Balkans and a key ally of the European Union. So, this is a brief history of Bulgaria. Of course, there are many more events and periods that could be discussed in more detail, such as the Golden Age of the First Bulgarian Empire, the reign of John Asen II, or the transition to democracy in the late 20th century. But hopefully, this overview has provided a helpful starting point for anyone wanting to learn more about the history of this fascinating country. If you liked the video, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.